I, Jane Gatwiri,
I, Jane Gatwiri,
do swear by the Almighty God
do swear by the Almighty God
that the evidence I shall give before this court
that the evidence I shall give before this court
touching the matter in question is the truth, the whole truth,
the whole truth,
and nothing but the truth.
nothing but the truth.
So help me God.
So help me, O God.
You are the mother of Mwenda Mbijiwe.
Yes, I confirm I'm the mother.
Yes. He was your first one.
He was my firstborn, yes.
Okay. Now you remember last time you were testifying and telling us what happened. You can recap just before we go to today. You can recap on what happened the day you disappeared.
Yes. I remember very well it was on 12th June 2021 on a Saturday evening. He was traveling to Meru. That's the time he was abducted along Roysambu area.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So he never reached home.
He never reached home.
Then you do confirm that you made a report.
Yes, I did not make a report immediately because I thought maybe he was late somewhere. I waited the whole Sunday. I called his phones. They were all off.
Yes.
Then on Monday, I decided to go to Timao police station to report.
Yes.
When I went to report at Timao police station, I was told I cannot report somebody missing, well, 72 hours are not over. So I did not report, and I was not given any OB.
Okay. And then subsequently, you or your relatives did report at Central Police Station.
First on before relative Agnes by name Agnes Stanley came with my daughter and my son to report.
Yes.
There was a report that is in my affidavit. That was reported at Kasarani. I think it is number 60. The judge saw it last time, but I don't know where it was misplaced because we did not get it in the file.
Yes.
So my son came and he reported and he had written 4 suspects. We were suspecting that they might be the people in connection of the abduction of Mwenda Mbijiwe.
Yes.
So they were summoned by the DCIO at Kasarani to report the following morning at 8. But when my son went there in the morning, the DCIO Kasarani told him he has been called by higher authorities and he was told to close the file.
Who were the 4 people who you were suspecting?
Their names are in the letter I gave to the judge the other time. That was private and confidential. I cannot disclose those names in the court.
No, but now you are on oath and you are immune.
Yes.
Nobody can do anything to you. The court process is protected. You can just share with us who are the 4 names. Because you are on oath.
One was Annie Mwenda, the wife. The other one was a former governor of Meru.
The third one?
Former governor of Meru, senator. Former senator of Meru. Yes.
And the fourth one?
I don't remember.
Who closed the file? Who gave direction to close the file?
Well, perhaps
the DCI.
the counsel should not lead the witness. The witness is testifying in chief. If he wants to surrender his privilege and take the witness stand, I'm more than happy to proceed in that manner.
Your Lordship, this is not violating any legal procedures or rules of evidence. We want to get the best out of her. So there's nothing fictitious.
Yes, being available doesn't mean that you have to hide her.
Yes.
She's not very much from what I'm seeing.
Yeah. No, it's only that she's well dressed because she has to be presented. Okay, Manu, you tell knowledge. You say when they went back to the police station at Kasarani, they were told that the file has been closed by high authorities.
Yes.
Who were the high authorities?
The person who was very much involved in this matter, nobody else but in John G. Kenoti, the former DCIO. DCI. Yes.
He's the one who will direct the
Yes,
instructions
he's the one.
to close the file.
Yes.
So you were left stranded.
We were left stranded,
Yes.
but finally he advised us to report at Central Police for further investigations.
Okay.
Yes.
That was 4 years ago.
4.5 years now.
During this interim period of 4 years, has anybody from DCIO or Inspector General called you to give you any progress report about your missing son?
Nobody has ever called me. Even last time, you remember, there was an inspector who said I was very uncooperative. They called me, I ignored. I say because I'm on road that no one has ever called me.
Has anyone supplied you with any investigation diary on what activities the DCI and the Inspector General have carried out about the missing report?
Yes, I remember when I met with the DCI, Mr. Amini Mohammed. I've met with him on several occasions.
Yes.
He requested for Mwenda Mbijiwe's file to be brought into his table before he comes out of the meeting he was going to attend. So he has got investigation, and that file has got the accusers who accused Mwenda. It has got many information. So if that file can be brought to this court, even the court can relax because they will have evidence what happened to my son Mwenda Mbijiwe. There are 2 files, not skeleton files, but files full of documents, because when even you were sitting in the Central Police, the investigating officer, Mr. Cosmas Karoki, was saying, please, can you investigate the accounts? Meaning they were also investigating Mwenda's bank accounts.
Yes.
Yes.
And they have never shared with you?
They have never shared any information. They used it to twist me because I was asking them, you are saying you don't have my son, yet you are investigating his accounts. You have several documents. When I went to see DCI Kinoti, the officer who was at the reception told me, because you are the biological mother of Mwenda Mbijiwe, you will be told the truth about your son. And I'm telling you, by that time Mwenda was within the corridors. That's why they chased us away. Because they feared that Mwenda could be brought where we are sitting at the waiting room.
Okay. Now, has any Inspector General visited your home to make any inquiry or write statements from you?
The DCI Timau and come to my home twice, because there was a time I was being attacked at home, almost to be killed. Armed men came there in the evening. That day we had prayers at home with several pastors. So that time they came because I went to report the matter, and even I called Amini Mohammed. I told him that last night I was about to be killed. So he told me to go and report at Timau police station, and then DCI Timau and his team visited my home. Yes.
As recent as October last year, when you filed this case, and I want you to go through this now that you are part of the court document, you can give a quick paragraph too. After you filed the annexure to the subdivision, you have it. You can, if you are able to read, you can read, or I can read for you, whichever you prefer.
Okay, I will be able to read.
That letter is dated when?
This letter is dated on 14th October 2025.
That is after you filed your application for habeas corpus.
Yes.
And the letter is saying what in paragraph 2? You can read it.
This letter serves to call upon your good office to give us instructions on the way forward as to whether you have any objection to the application of anticipatory bill by the applicants.
So
we won't have...
If the second and third respondents are talking of giving Mwenda Mbijiwe bail in October 2025, it means they know where he is. Is that correct?
It is very correct because even the Deputy President, Mr. Gachagua, who is very much alive, when we came to ceremony during the campaigns of 2022, that was on 21st of July, he promised the Timao people, thousands of people, that my son, Mwenda Mbijiwe, is being heralded by high-profile people who are untouchable. But if they enter into the government with the Ruto, President Ruto now, they are going to bring back our son. And he said he is in state detention. And we came to his office and he confirmed the same.
And have they ever taken any other action after that promise?
When that promise was given by Mr. Gachagua, we came to his office when he was Deputy President. But as he was following up the matter, then it is the time that he was impeached by the Parliament.
Now, you do know, or you have heard about a lady called Frida Gacheri.
I don't know Frida Gacheri.
You don't know her.
Ah.
But you seen the second, third, and then response. They say in a statement written in December 2025, after you have filed this application, that that lady was alleging that Mwenda was in your house.
I don't know the lady. I don't know whether Mwenda was there. Mwenda was a grown-up. The person who can tell us whether he was there, it is only the wife, because Mwenda was not under my custody. He was under the custody of his wife.
Okay. But the state agencies, that is the second, third, and the fifth respondents have ganged up and excluded the wife of Mwenda Mbijiwe from even talking to you.
Yes, that is true.
They have incited her.
Yes.
Now,
My Lord, again, straying into those troubled waters, incited, forbidden, that is her daughter-in-law. I'm sure they have the relationship, and none of that is contained here. If he wants that from the witness, let it come from her.
yes, from the anecdotal evidence, you can see obviously the trajectory that they have incited. They are causing a lot of side effects. I will leave that for another day. So, Mama, you want the second, third, and the fifth respondents to produce your son, Mwenda Mbijiwe.
Yes, Mwenda
Mbijiwe. They are
Mbijiwe.
keeping him.
Mwenda Mbijiwe, not Joka.
Sorry.
Mwenda Mbijiwe, yes, sir.
Yes. That is what you want.
Yes.
That's what you want things God to assist you to get your son.
Yes.
Alive or dead?
Arrive.
You want him alive.
I know where he is.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, my friends will ask you questions.
Yes.
Answer the questions honestly. I will examine you after.
Before with your permission, my senior counsel, I want to give this document to Justice Muya to see. This is Mwenda with our former president, Uhuru Muigai Kenyatta, to know that he was not a virgin boy, so that he could just go missing like an intro.
Yes.
This is Mwenda with DCI cannot on a security meeting.
Yes.
This is Mwenda being sent by Commander General Karanga at Colombia in America to get a trophy for the Kenya Army.
Okay.
This is Mwenda taking breakfast with the former late Raila Odinga and his uncle at his home in Karen. This is Mwenda Mbijiwe with Salva Kiir because he was the security advisor of Southern Sudan President Salva Kiir. This is Mwenda Mbijiwe with our principal secretary, Musalia Mudavadi. So by these people pretending that they don't know where my son is, I'm wondering.
My Lord, I object to their production. The file further or supplementary affidavit with the complete latitude to put in whatever documents that she wished to put in support of her application.
Are you producing
Your Lordship,
because we were given no time like last time, remember?
you know, when I filed it, I filed within the time.
All the relevant
Yes.
documents.
When I filed
You
the,
attach them to your affidavit.
when I filed the response, I did not have the copies, but she alluded to them. So there's no prejudice, Your Lordship, at all, because Article 159 2D is very clear that this court is not bound by.
Will this photograph be prejudicial to your case?
Well, they would not be properly on record. We haven't seen them. We have not had an opportunity to respond to their content. And my lord, the other objection I have to those documents is that it is not clear how the photographs are produced. We can only assume that they are electronic evidence, or they are produced from an electronic device, and they are not accompanied by a certificate under Section 106B of the Evidence Act.
Your Lordship, with tremendous respect to my learned colleague, in 20 jurisprudence of litigation, this comes changed tremendously. Because when you look at the 6th schedule, clause 7, it is very clear in the Constitution that the existing law should be applied with the necessary adaptations, amendments to the new Constitution. And the new Constitution is very clear. If you look at Article 22, clause 3C, and Article 159, clause 3, it is very clear that the court should not be tied to unnecessary technicalities. Your Lordship, this is a constitution for Wanjiku, this is a constitution for Moran, and this is a constitution for Wafula. That is why we changed the paradigm, so that even people can come with a paper, a full scap, to court, and they say that I have a claim. And Your Lordship, Article 20 clause 1 is very clear. It ties all laws and all individuals, including ourselves and the court, to the Constitution. So, let those photos be produced. They have been properly presented by the witness. She has come from mail. That's why I could not attach them, because last time when I filed, I had to meet the deadlines. But she alluded to that information. And the respondents will not have any prejudice. The illustration Your Lordship is trying to demonstrate is that Mwenda Mbijiwe was not just anybody. He was a person who was known all over the country, even by very senior and prominent Kenyans. So for them to tell us that for 4.5 years they cannot trace where he is, it is a mockery of our justice.
That part is taken in
Yeah.
order to do.
Okay. Yes. So I.
Good morning. I'll ask you a few questions that will hopefully shed light on the application that you have filed before court and give His Lordship an opportunity to determine your application. You say you are the mother to Mwenda Mbijiwe.
Yes, I am.
When was he born?
1977, November 7th,
What primary school did he go to?
Kembo Primary,
And what secondary school?
Kagan Boys,
What grade did he obtain in primary school? If you know, you know. If you don't know, you don't.
I don't remember.
And in secondary school?
In got a C plus,
In secondary school.
yes.
Now, where were you on the 12th of June 2021?
I was at my home ceremony.
Please speak audibly so that His Lordship can record what your answers. Where were you on the 12th of June?
I was at my home ceremony, Timau.
In Timau.
Mm.
When was the last time you saw your son, Mwenda Mbijiwe?
Around the month of May 2021.
May 2021.
Yes.
Now I want you to look at your affidavit, and I just want us to go through it together. I don't know whether you have a copy of the affidavit in support of your application with you. Yes, ma'am. It's here. It's here. I'd like you to read paragraph 2 of that document.
Paragraph 2.
Yes.
That I was aware, Mwenda Mbijiwe, the first applicant herein, was on 12th day of June 2021 abducted around Isambo within Nairobi County on his route to Meru County.
All right.
Yes.
You are in Meru.
Yes.
He was in Nairobi. Did you see him get abducted?
The owner of the vehicle,
Did you see your son get abducted? Just answer my question.
I did not see with my own eyes. Yes.
How did you know that your son was abducted?
I came to learn about the abduction of my son, Mwenda Mbijiwe, through a friend, the owner of the vehicle, Mwenda Mbijiwe, KCN 641, because he was the owner of the vehicle, and he is the one who told me that my son had been abducted, and he was told to switch off the car because Mwenda was moving at a high speed, so that the intelligent men who are with the white vehicles and numbered vehicles could get hold of him. Mwenda Mbijiwe.
Now, has Edward Mwangi Macharia
Vehicle number?
KCN 641K.
Has Edward Mwangi Macharia sworn an affidavit in support of this application?
I don't know because I was not the investigating officer. He was given his vehicle on Sunday the following morning. He was called and he was given back his vehicle. So whether he wrote the statement or not, I don't know.
I am asking an affidavit like the one you're looking at in support of the application you
I
have brought forward.
don't know. I was not the investigating officer.
Very well. I want us to move to paragraph 5 of your affidavit. What did you state in that paragraph?
That I reported my son's disappearance at Central Police Station on B number 75, 17 of 65, 2021.
That is okay. That is fine until there. So you confirm that you are the one who reported to Central Police Station.
I seen the other time, it is Agnes Stanley.
I'm just asking you a question.
Yes.
According to that paragraph, you say that it is you who reported.
I sent my Agnes Karuida.
According to paragraph 5, what do you say in paragraph
Yes.
5? Do you mention Agnes Stanley's name in paragraph 5?
The name is not there.
Now, do you produce that OB entry as an annexure to your affidavit?
Yes, because my son and my daughter was accompanying Agnes Karuida when they reported the matter at Central Police in Nairobi.
That OB number 751606 of 2021, is it anywhere in your application?
Yes, it is here. The number is here.
The OB itself?
Yes,
the
the
is
OB
there,
number
but
is here.
The OB extract, is it there anywhere?
Yes, when I wrote the statement with this Cosmas Karok at Central Police, this OB number was there, and even Agnes was there.
Okay.
Yes.
My Lord, I want to show the witness annexure number 1 to the replying affidavit of Chief Inspector Frederick Okeo. It is on the court record. And the affidavit, my lord, was sworn on the on the 15th of December 2025. The annexure 1 is at page 9. I want us just to go through that document together. Left-hand corner. What is the what number is set out there?
OB number 751606-2021.
Is that the same OB number as the one you have set out in your affidavit?
Yes.
And according to that document, who is the person who has made this report to Central Police Station?
The reporter was Agnes Stanley.
Oh. Do you know who Agnes Stanley is?
Yes.
Who is she?
She's a stepmother to Mwenda Mbijiwe. Yes.
Now, I want you just to read out to court what the report made by Agnes Stanley is to the police.
And what?
Read the report that is made by Agnes Stanley to the police.
She's reporting that a son named Mwenda Mbijiwe, aged 41 years, and the mobile number 0724703245, who is working with the high on security as a manager, cannot be traced since the mobile numbers are unreachable since 12/6/2021. Efforts to trace him have borne no fruits. She now asks for police assistance.
Thank you. Does it say anywhere that Mwenda Mbijiwe has been abducted by the police?
According to her, maybe she was not of that knowledge. Yes.
According to the report made to the police, does it indicate anywhere that your son was abducted by the police?
She is asking the police to investigate.
Does she say that the son has been abducted by the police?
No, she has not written that.
Don't you agree with me that it will be important for that particular to be disclosed in this report?
What? Pardon?
Wouldn't you agree with me that it would be important for that report to have been officially made in this report? Because this is the official report.
Yes, you can have on that side because it is supporting your side. But with me, I stand by saying I need my son. He was abducted. He is in state detention. And nothing else, I need my son. The pain of a child is the mother who knows.
That is very true.
Yes.
Is there any report that you have made that your son was abducted by the police? A report similar to the one I have shown you.
I have sent my second born Nicholas Bundi reported at Kasarani police station. Now that was here last time. And he said that his brother's been abducted. Yes.
My Lord, I want to show the witness annexure 1 to the further affidavit of Chief Inspector Frederick Okeo that was filed in response to the affidavit that she filed. And I just want to ask you, Madam, what that document is. Is it another OB report?
You don't understand this. Can you read for yourself?
I want to show you the document, and I want to ask you a direct question. What is the number in the top left-hand corner of the document?
don't see it clear.
You don't see it clearly. This is, I put it to you, an OB report made to Kasarani police station by Nicholas Bundi. Is that your son?
Yes.
And perhaps I just want you to have a look at the contents of the report and see whether your son reported that his brother had been abducted by the police. What does he say? What is the report to the police? You didn't produce the OB from Kasarani, but the police have produced the OB report from Kasarani. What does it say?
I brought the OB last time here, it was here. Even it was given to his
What does the OB report say?
In the report that his brother, named Mwenda Mbijiwe, who lives in Nairobi, went missing on Saturday 12th. And since then his phone number, that one, efforts to look for him meant, but all in vain. Now he seeks police help. He lastly talked to his stepmother, Wero, at Loisam Garage, where he indicated he was heading to Meru.
So I've shown you the OB extract from the report made by Mwenda's stepmother at Central. I've shown you the OB extract made by your son at Kasarani. And none of them say that Mwenda was abducted by the police.
I wrote in my statement with the Cosmas Karoki that my son was abducted because I knew the truth. And in reference to this, when CS Moturi was CS in the Lutos government last year during Gen Z's demonstrations.
Just answer my question.
No, I want to say
just
something.
Answer my questions.
Don't.
It is not an opportunity for you to preach. Just answer my question.
I'm not preaching, I'm in a court. We do preach in churches.
You made reference to certain people in your evidence in chief.
Yes.
Who you had been reluctant to name. I just want to ask you, are those names contained anywhere in your affidavit?
They are not because of security reasons.
You have, in your evidence in chief, stated that you had an incident at your home in Timau sometime. Do you recall the date that happened?
It was on 13th November 2022. Yes.
How is that, or how was that incident related to the matter that is before the court this morning?
It was very much related because it is the time I had come from meeting with the Amin Mohammed, and we talked a lot of things with him, and he told me he has requested for Mwenda's file. Yes. That is the time I got the attack.
Now, your application for habeas corpus is curious in a few ways, in that it only has one document which you recently produced in support of the application. And I now just want I want to take you through that document. I want to take you through that document so that we can have a clearer understanding of what the document says. The letter that you produced, or the letter you attempted to produce, it is now in your affidavit. Do you have it before you? Mr. Ndioki has just given you the letter. The letter from the Office of the Director of Public Prosecutions.
Yes, I have it.
No. Before I ask my questions, I just want to ask you perhaps one preliminary question. Why have you produced that letter? In your own words.
Who?
You. Why have you brought that letter? It is the only annex to your application. Why have you produced that letter? Why do you want the court to look at that letter?
Because the person who had written this letter and requested the DCI to release my son on a boat. That's why I brought it to this court.
Okay.
Yes.
And therefore, according to you,
According to me,
Yes.
my son is in state detention, and through court, I'm requesting him to be released.
Now, who is that letter addressed to?
It was addressed to Director of Criminal Investigations, Kiambu Road,
When is the date of that letter?
14th October 2025.
And what is that letter about? What is the subject of that letter?
It was just a miscellaneous application of this case. Yes,
It is in respect of this case.
yes.
Now, I want to go with you through the letter in some detail so that we can together understand what the letter really says. What does the first paragraph say? The above captioned subject matter refers. It is just contextualizing the letter, correct? Jane, are we together?
Yes.
What does the second paragraph say? Just read it out. It's your letter. The above application.
I'm not the one who wrote this letter. It was written by the office of the ODPP.
True, you have produced it. It is
So-
now your evidence.
Yes, although it is my evidence, I'm saying I'm not the one who wrote the letter.
We agree. And we'll get to the author just now. But what does the second paragraph of that letter say? The above application. Let me give you a hand. The above application has been placed before the Honorable Justice Muya Martin Mati. And we are required to respond to the application. It is a matter emanating from Central Police Station, which is under the Directorate of Criminal Investigations. A copy of the said application is attached herewith for your ease of perusal. Kindly appraise us on whether there are active investigations in connections with the issues raised. Correct? Jane? Are we together?
Yes.
Are you now in a position to read the paragraph you read to court earlier on?
You can read it as well.
Just go ahead and read it. It's your testimony.
Read it yourself.
The letter serves to call upon your office to give us instructions on the way forward as to, and as to whether you have any objection to the application for anticipatory bail by the applicant. This is my question to you. Do you understand what an application for anticipatory bail is?
I do understand through my counsel.
What is, in your words, an application for anticipatory bail?
Do you understand that language?
I don't understand it clearly, Your Lordship.
Yes,
That's
yes,
why
okay,
I said
okay, you have answered.
my lawyer is
You have
not to
answered.
answer.
You have
Yes,
answered.
yes, sir. Thank you.
Now, this letter is asking my clients whether they have any objection to the grant of anticipatory bail. Correct?
She has just said that she doesn't understand at this point.
Now, I've asked her the question. The letter is asking my clients whether they have objection to the grant of anticipatory bail.
Your Lordship, it is not fair for counsel to expect the applicant to interpret technical words in law which speak for themselves. And I didn't succeed enough. Yes. But the necessary implication from those words is that the subject is alive. Because you cannot give anticipatory bail to a dead body. That is the implication from the words. So if you want to interpret and interpret those words, the necessary implication is that the subject is alive. So the DPP is just inquiring whether there are any objections if he can be admitted to bail. That is it. But let him tell us
Are you answering the question?
I'm not answering. The respondents tell us whether the subject is there and where it is.
My lord, my learned colleague is itching to get into the box, but I will allow him to retain his privilege on this side. The question I have asked is not whether she understands what anticipatory bail is, but the question that I have asked is that the letter is asking my client whether they have any objection to the subject being granted anticipatory bail. Whether she understands what anticipatory bail is something else. It is a simple issue of comprehension. Is that what the letter is asking?
I think your lordship, the witness has answered.
Do you understand that? You don't understand that?
I said my lawyer is there to answer that one.
My lord, I will urge your lordship to note the witness's answer to that question. Now, Jane, I put it to you as follows. That anticipatory bail is bail that is sought by someone who has not been arrested. It is bail that is sought by somebody, as the title suggests, in anticipation of arrest. And anticipatory bail can only be sought by somebody who is not in police custody. Can you then produce a letter that seeks anticipatory bail to establish that your son is in police custody? Why would the police be commenting about anticipatory bail in respect of somebody they don't have?
I said my son is with the DCI. I said so.
I'm asking you about the letter you have produced. This is your evidence.
This letter, I'm not the one who wrote the letter.
But it is your evidence. You
Yeah,
have
it is
produced
my
it as
evidence.
evidence.
It
And it
is-
speaks about anticipatory bail.
That one, when I started talking here, I said I'm not a lawyer like you. So you can say whatever you want, but I know my son is with the police.
Do you want to leave this letter then to the court to interpret its contents? You have produced it, yes. You are unable to interpret its contents. Do you want to leave it to court to interpret the contents?
My lawyer will interpret.
Other than this letter, is there any other evidence that you have produced in support of your allegation that your son was abducted by the police? My lord, I don't know how this silence will find its way onto the court record.
Give her time. Give her time. Give her time to answer the question.
I've answered the question. I've asked the question. Maybe does she want me to repeat it?
Umeelewa neno swali?
Niulizaje? Unajua huna uchungu, mimi ndio niko na uchungu wa kupotelewa na mtoto. So niulize vizuri na niulize polepole nijibu. Yes. Niko tayari kujibu.
Other than this letter, is there anything else that you have produced in the two affidavits that you have sworn in support of the application to demonstrate that your son is in the custody of the National Police Service?
I said my son was abducted by DCI officers because the time I went to see DCI cannot. I was told because I am the
I want you
board
to answer
now.
my question. Eh? The question is, other than the letter, is there anything else you have? I've not asked you about what you've said.
I don't have any other supportive document.
Thank you. Now, when did you know that your son was missing?
The same day on 12th.
On 12th.
Mm.
The 12th of what month?
June
20?
21.
When did you file the application that is before court for habeas corpus?
It was filed last year. That is the month of August.
How long after you first knew that your son was missing?
4 years.
Because I feel your pain, because I am a parent myself,
Yeah.
I feel your pain as a parent whose son has been missing. Isn't it curious that it took you more than 4 years to file this important application?
I want to say before this court that when I tried all means to get my son in DCI, I said it is only the State House that I was not allowed to enter. But the other offices I went, I had no money. And every lawyer, even Mr. Deacon, well wishes who helped us to hire him. I had no money. And if you are, when I approached any lawyer, he could tell me, this is a state matter, I'm fearing for my life. So nobody was waiting to come and represent us in the court.
In your affidavits in support of your application, have you stated, have you documented what you are doing between 2021 and 2025?
I explained to this court.
In your affidavits, in your sworn statements, have you explained to court the inordinate delay in bringing this application?
Yes, I said it.
Are you able to point out in which paragraphs in your affidavit you explain the delay?
It is not written in my affidavit like I said it in this court.
It is not written in the affidavit.
Yes, but I explained my lawyer and he knows what we have gone through as a family.
The 4 people you had stated at the beginning of your testimony, and you, I don't know, maybe you can remind the court, why did you choose to name them today?
Because I knew when my son was still there, he reported this matter to DCI. I noted that there were some prominent people when he was governor aspirant in Meru 2017 that were threatening him. Yes.
Were those people who were threatening him police officers?
They were politicians.
Were they police officers?
As I've seen, they were politicians. Yes. Sorry?
It is safe to assume that those people who were threatening him because of his political ambitions were politicians and not police officers.
Yes.
My lord, that of the cross-examination.
That everything else?